That was your number one mistake. But seriously, dude, what was your attitude like with the cops? And I absolutely understand that as a white dude, though I have been pulled over randomly, I think 3 times at night, I understand that the cops are going to look at you and think criminal quicker than they're going to look at me and think criminal. Totally fair. I believe that's true. But how did you interact with the cop?
Honestly?
Respectful or disrespectfully?
Expectantly, in the sense that I have really such a positive view of officers up to a certain point. And I've done so many pro-police things, been in support of so many pro-police policies. I openly speak against wokeness, BLM, all that shit.
They can't see any of that, though. So how did you act to the cop?
I act like, yo, bro, you should be giving me some chill, bro, because hella other officers, you know how many times I've been stopped with no registration, nigga?
This doesn't sound good.
7 times. They all let me go because they're cool.
Let's backtrack a little bit.
What's wrong with you,
I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and I think I'm going to tell you what happened, because my Armenians extensively know about cop stuff, and Armin's broken this down for me before. Bro, I'm going to do it as Armin. Bro, when they pull you over, they are filming, bro. They're filming with your shit, bro. Huh? And they're recording that shit. So as soon as they run your sheet and it comes up in the system, they have a warrant, they require to arrest your ass, bro. Because it's in the system. It's film it, bro. They film, it says warrant. Have to take you in, bro. They have their hands are tied, bro. They have to take you in. Just like when if you say, yes, I've been drinking, and it's recorded, they have it, they then have to run, even if you're like, I had 1 shot, I'm not drunk, they have to then run all the tests. You know,
it sounds like
they were required to take you in, dude. You couldn't have gotten out of it.
It sounds like you were a little standoffish with the officer. I want to point out.
I don't know. I don't think so. I was like, bro, like I literally live here, bro. Like I'm like, just chill out. Why are you so? He's like, you're taking too long to get your ID. You're moving your hands too much. Get out the car. Grabs me, like pulls me, like and all this shit.
Were you drinking at all?
No.
Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. 5 hours earlier, like way earlier.
A bottle of tequila?
How much?
A little less.
Than a bottle
Just
of tequila?
A little less?
No, a lot less than a bottle of tequila.
Okay.
A couple shots.
Okay.
But look, I did what I did. I understand the second they run my number, they got to do what they got to do, like Leo was saying. So I just kind of wanted the process to be a little clear. And listen, I've seen the live leak videos. I've seen the sheriffs release guys and be like, yo, you got a warrant on you. I know this is
really.
I know you could have, you know what I mean, but just get this fixed. You know what? I've seen it on camera.
I don't know about a warrant, dude.
I've seen it, bro.
Look, for the no registration, they might let you go. But this is why I always say college. You need college because he doesn't hit his deadlines, Danny. Registration, do it by fucking May 15th. He doesn't do it because he never had to do papers and turn them in. You know what I mean? On time. It teaches you that kind of discipline. You should also you shouldn't miss your court date. That was another thing.
Leo, you're really turning to college too much for everything. That's like saying you need to do a stint as a sailor in order to build a paper mache boat.
I actually do.
You can learn how to meet a deadline.
I actually agree with that. You should.
You?
Yeah, if you're gonna build the best paper mache boat in the universe,
you gotta be.
Do you think you need time on the ocean, Danny?
Perhaps you need to be up in the crow's nest with a pair of binoculars.
100%. You need to. You need to run the sheet or whatever the fuck. You know when they pull the thing and they put it, when they pull it?
I think the one's called a line and then there's cleats. We're putting together our seamanship knowledge right here. It's not much.
It's not much. It sucks. It's pretty bad. I've seen a couple of movies.
I don't want to forget
the jig. There's the jig, too. There's something called the jig.
The jig?
You mean the brig?
The brig?
The brig.
God damn it.
The jig, first of all, is a racial slur.
Hey,
or a dance.
You were looking at me when you said that, Leo.
I didn't say anything.
You were
I
looking
didn't
at me
mean
when
to
you
say
said
anything racist when I said jig there.
The brig. That's what I wanted to put Seaman Bowen in when we were down in Texas. Okay. He deserves some time in the brig.
Seaman Bowen, piece of shit.
Yeah. King, I think you might have been a little too standoffish with the officer. Doesn't matter. It happened. What happens when they take you to jail? Unfortunately, the men's jail, because you didn't take Leo's advice.
Yeah.
Dude, it is the worst conditions I've ever seen in a jail.
Wow. Which one?
Los Angeles County Jail.
Downtown.
Shout out Mozzie. Shout out Mozzie's homie, little homie.
If you're listening, Mozzie, what up?
What?
He's from your town, big rapper, cool guy.
All right, cool.
Mozzie, up in Stasi.
Find us.
Was that good?
Dude.
That was good.
They locked us in the showers for 10 hours.
What?
50 men.
Is this L.A.
No
County
toilets.
or Auschwitz?
Dude, that's not true. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
And this is the main jail downtown Los Angeles.
Hey, that's crazy. They put you in there for 10 hours with
People
no...
were sleeping on the dirty, disgusting shower floor.
10 hours.
Did they give you...
Their heads on the ground.
Did they give you...
slaves.
Did they give you any, like a pad to sleep on, anything like that?
You're supposed to go through a process called
Armor
booking
to
or
be
whatever, where you
had.
get your housing. But you go through a whole process. They move you from like holding cell to holding cell over and over and over, basically. There were guys waiting 10 to 14 days to be housed. That means you get into the jail, you don't even get your own bed. You're sleeping in chairs next to other men on disgusting surfaces.
Were you worried that was going to be you?
Yes.
Up to 10 to 14 days?
But I'm like, bro,
Wow.
Here's the crazy part. I was released 4 hours later after I was arrested. Or maybe like 7 hours later.
They knew it wasn't
Released
serious.
from the court. It wasn't serious at all. Boom, come back next month. You're good, buddy.
Wait, I thought you were in jail for multiple days.
The court released me, but the bitch ass cop that wrote that I wanted to kill myself
Oh.
locked me in the system and forced me to go downtown to get psychologically
Wait,
evaluated.
why did I think you were going to kill yourself? Were you listening to Dashboard Confessional?
No.
Jeez,
know
the
that
story is pretty wild. I
Maybe
mean,
it was like screaming
Fucking
out
asshole.
Obviously.
Because of the way, because basically I was combative with him when I was talking about, when he kept asking me if I want to kill myself. He's like, all right, I'm taking that as a yes.
Dude,
That's a
you,
yes.
you
I'm
got to
like,
suck cop dick, King Croc. I'm telling you. That's one thing
I'm
that's...
tired of that shit,
that's,
bro.
Dude, it helps, though. It'll save you time and
King
energy.
Croc,
Think
think
about how
of it
many
as
but
a
times...
who
Rob.
enforces the tyranny, man? It's fucking cops.
Dude, just think about it, though. In all the shoots, I get
Be
it.
honest.
Cops can be fucking dicks, and they can do things based on race and just based on them
Yeah.
having a bad fucking day or thinking you're a hippie piece of shit. Maybe they look at Mudflap and think that. But think about how many times I've been stopped by the cops in my videos for doing, like, almost illegal stuff.
What do you mean? You stole a sign, buddy, in Kansas. I can't sleep sometimes thinking
That
about
is like the most minor thing I can think
That was
of.
so fucked up.
North
Dude,
Korea.
I have. What do you think, Leo? 20 brushes with the law since starting this channel?
Yeah, I would say that's about
The
right.
mystery bit, bro.
Dude,
It's fun to get out of.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to just be charming and get out of, a little interaction with the cops. You should look at it as an improv. It's fun.
yeah, dude, it's
Yeah,
just.
it just
Okay,
hurt
look
my
at
feelings
honestly-
because it always went well for me, man. Me and cops have always had a great relationship.
Croc,
They always let me go.
I understand where you're coming
You know
from.
what I
I
mean?
got pulled over one time with one of my buddies from Waterworld who was black, and he was driving, and we all had to get out of the car with our hands up.
Damn, really?
Yeah, this was what 2018. You know, things were a little different then. It was before BLM, so I think they definitely that was fucked up, and I didn't think it wasn't a great experience. But so I understand where
What
you're
would you
coming
think
from.
about this situation if those guys were both black as sin, black as darkness?
What the,
I feel like
the,
I'm pretty sure
the cops being black?
The cops.
Oh, the cops
These
are
are
black.
African ass niggas.
The cops who pulled you over were black?
Yes.
All right, well, tell us that, asshole.
Well, King Croc, that's a big fucking detail to be. So this was all your fault then, motherfucker.
What
It
do you
wasn't
mean?
racist.
So they
It
weren't
wasn't
racist.
They were racist. You know what they're seeing every night?
No,
man?
the cops.
They're
still
seeing a
could
little
be
crime
ra-
every
it
night, though,
doesn't
aren't
mean- it
they?
doesn't matter, they're cops.
But
They're
don't you
cops.
think what they're seeing every night
When
in their
since when did he become a Twitch employee?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter if they're black. They're cops.
I know.
Okay? They are evil. ACAB.
That's not what I'm saying.
ACAB.
That's not what I'm
Jesus,
saying.
King Croc.
King Croc?
You made it sound like a dude with a porn stash and the last name of Anderson walked over to you.
Dude, we don't want to be. Look, we don't want to be these white men. Even though I'm Latinx, I'm going to say I'm going to go on the record right now.
I like
saying
that you're owning it.
I'm Latinx.
My favorite fake Mexican.
Latinx.
And I'm Irish, and I was discriminated against heavily 100 years
time.
ago.
Big time.
Heavily.
God, going the victim route is great.
It's
dude.
awesome, dude. It feels nice.
Oh my God, it was just like
relaxing.
I was a get out of jail free card right there. I was like, dude, I'm kind of being racist right now. You know what? I'm Latinx. Wait up. Whoa, I'm good now.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly think we should expose Los Angeles County Jail. ACLU came there, the reporter, because there were so many complaints. People, this is
Was
overpopulated.
it mostly black people in the holding
Unhuman-
cell with you?
Well, with me specifically because I got to roll with my race. Yeah.
I think Danny.
we
You
got-
know what? I have
What do you mean you
divided
got to
up.
roll with your race?
Oh,
You had a
you gotta
choice
roll-
where you went?
Jail's very segregated.
No, well, okay. Here's the thing: the cops know about the politics and shit. So they're like, if you roll with the blacks, Go over here.
They say that aloud.
Out straight up out loud, bro.
I've been to jail
Cops
for...
be banging too.
Danny's been to
I've
jail.
been in jail for a drunken fight, and at no point did I get the choice to hang out with my own race, because it would have been a lot better had I.
But I mean,
Spending the night with Mexicans, not for me.
I mean,
never
again.
blowing up the toilet?
There's
Just
a
kidding.
system in the
I'm
process.
absolutely kidding.
But wait, Danny,
nobody offered those things.
did you even get roughed up by the cops?
The cops roughed me up when I was in jail.
Yeah.
The cops absolutely roughed me up. And there was no, I mean, we were in Davis, so it was basically all white people. But yeah, I tried to make a phone call to get my dad to get on the phone to come pick me up, and they arms behind my back, shoved my head down so it damn near smacked the floor and threw me into solitary confinement.
Damn.
That's why I think I'm at least 1/16 black.
I mean, after that experience, I think it'll pop up in your 23andMe. Your DNA would actually show that.
They smelled it on me, Leo. That's the only explanation.
Yeah.
King, so they gave you a choice where to go. Did they really, or are you just juicing up this story?
No. This is at a certain point, right? So here's what happened. Somebody got knocked out or something. Somebody knocked out or strangled.
Do they have obviously have an not overpopulation issue, but there's too many people to put in cells, right?
Way too many people.
And they need to
We're in
either
cells where, like,
build.
It smells like shit and people are disgusting, bro.
It's not like in the Valley,
Crazy
I've heard. My
bums.
buddy got a DUI like 2 months ago, and he said it was just like 5 guys in like a pretty big cell, and they all had beds and blankets. They just had a toilet.
Well,
right
I'm not even talking about when
Sounds
you
like
get
your
to a
dream
cell.
Saturday night.
This is before you get to a cell. That's how they're treating you.
Well,
and mind you, this is right now. People are waiting 10 to 14 days to get a bed.
Not if you were a woman, motherfucker. That's what you should have done. Remember it for next time. Hope there is no next time, but
My people are gonna get what I'm trying.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you are in the holding cell, then you get released, but you have to go to a psychiatric evaluation facility, and you're there for several days.
Yes. Which no, not a second. No. I got to go to county jail, Twin Towers.
Or thanking Barad-dûr?
I don't even know what that means.
Lord of the Rings. I thought you were the nerd.
No, Lord of the Rings is pretty cool, but I haven't watched
dude,
it
it's
all.
so much
I should have
better
said the
than-
World Trade Center, because that's the Twin Towers. I'm thinking about the 2 towers. Keep going.
2 towers. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm in GP, bro. I'm getting processed in county jails.
Yeah.
The psyche valve has not happened. They kept me in their custody and sent me to LA County Jail. It's not like, oh, we went to some psych, but no.
Okay. Do you have a bed at that point when you go to LA County?
No, I never get a bed this whole time.
Where do you
I was sleeping in the shower.
How many hours were you sleeping in the shower for? I thought it was only 7, and they
10
let you
hours.
go.
10 hours.
Now it's 10.
It was 10 hours I was sleeping in the shower. Before that, I was in a holding cell for I don't know how many hours. Then I was in another holding cell for I don't know how many hours.
So now
The first one was a little bigger. Second one was a little bigger but smaller. Then they got progressively smaller. And there's still a lot of people in
So
there.
it'd be like the order of our cocks if we go counterclockwise here.
Exactly. And then they get sent into the showers, locked there like animals. And then they send us up to the final relay race to get a room. It's 5 activities you have to complete in order
You're
to get a
making
room.
this up. What is
I
this?
swear to God, bro. I would never lie.
Babes in Harry Potter?
Yeah, what is this? We have to find out if other people, if you're in the comments and you went to
Leo, you
hit
gotta
up.
pitch this to a producer, bro.
I know this doesn't even sound real.
I
They're
don't
gonna
like
be
this.
Oh, my God.
Dude, the fucking Jewish guy sitting across the desk is gonna be like, "This is bullshit."
The way
no
you're
one's
making
ever...
this. I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to
I was
interrupt.
just saying, like, if we pitched it
If
as
you,
a movie.
the guy just will not believe it.
No, yeah, the producer just.
Okay, this is how it's gonna work. My name is Officer Dean. Latino fellas over there, blacks in the middle, gays here, and the Aryan Brotherhood over on the right. Each of you is gonna strip down to your underpants and put one leg into a potato sack with a partner of your rival race.
Yes.
You will be friends for the next 15 minutes if you want shelter.
I watched the shit out of that.
Dude, maybe they're shooting a reality show or some shit. I've been seeing on my Facebook feed, there's this like gang fucking jail reality show, bro. They're like,
It's LA, dude.
Yeah, like Jimmy got a face tattoo and tried to shank somebody. And it was like, on there, and I was like, damn, I might watch this shit, you know?
For sure, dude.
Like, wouldn't you watch a jail reality show?
It's better than Gutsy with Hillary and Chelsea Clinton.
That was nuts. We watched a trailer for fucking Hillary Clinton's new show that's going to be on Apple TV. It's out of control, man.
Dino's gonna
She
love
has
it.
her own show.
Tina's really going to love it.
Let's do
No,
that
but this doesn't sound real.
Just a really quick aside, Leo pointed out, and it's a very accurate observation, that Dino all of a sudden clearly made an effort to look handsome.
I know.
First time in probably only a year and 3 months.
Yeah.
And they were having a photo shoot with some chicks in the studio this weekend.
It's bullshit, isn't it?
I thought Mr. All I care about is God and getting money. You
Yeah.
care about pussy. Your
Yeah, he
haircut
does.
says so, asshole.
Yes, and
He
Austin
looked
too.
like
Danny
shit
Austin
during the
too.
photo shoot. He got his hair cut and shaved his face immediately after.
That's because girls wouldn't even make eye contact with his sorry ass.
He finally was over it.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
you
was
know what,
done.
dude? It's fuck this.
It's like
man.
everybody can keep it up for a little bit until they're not getting pussy. Like
Exactly.
the kid, like I see recently I've seen a lot of kids going around who are trying to look like trans girls, but you can tell they're not going all the way. They're like the guy who's just got his like legs in the hot tub. They're not jumping into the water.
Yeah.
And I know they're doing it for pussy, but I know after like it backfiring 4 times in a row, those guys are gonna lose the girl pants, shave their head, and throw the jewelry in the garbage.
100%, Danny, and that's what's happening to Dino right before our eyes. But we gotta. I mean, this is a good thing because we need him to change a little bit, for God's sakes.
Yeah, dude.
But
right
Austin
now,
also cleaned up. Austin also. I want to note that he also cleaned up.
Dino, you were the guy at the Fairfax swap meet who is trying to look femme to get pussy and it's not working. And you finally gave in, to your credit.
That Fairfax dude. That's you see a lot of them there. Huh?
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, that place is. It's honestly. I'm happy to never go to it again because me and you fucking demolished that place in a video. Dude.
Oh, we get absolutely demolished.
That'd be an easy off day video.
Dude, we demolished the swap meets over at LA City College, dude.
That was a great video, huh?
Fucking done, dude.
Did you watch that yet? Did you watch it in jail by chance with your homies, dude?
You should have, dude. The Latinos would have loved it.
The Latinos. Oh, dude. Okay, that's one thing that we have to make a note of.
Yeah.
For some reason,
I
actually,
get along with the Southsiders, bro. They love me, bro.
dude. The Latinos.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're huge fans of the Danny Mullen channel. We run in to so many Latinos. You probably see this too, my friend.
It's
I get
ridiculous.
little Mexican children too. That's all.
Wow.
Wow.
That was the Spaniards fuckers.
We could explore that comment. That really makes me uncomfortable.
The way you said that.
Look, all I'm saying is we have a massive Latino fan base. Danny's actually been talking about learning Spanish.
I've been thinking about it. Dude.
Do it.
Let's hear your best Spanish right now.
Homo, ¿cómo se llama? Sí, señor. Tenemos de sundela, un poco umbrella. What's that? A little umbrella?
My God, yeah, un poco umbrella.
A little bit umbrella.
But umbrella is an English word. It's paraguas in Spanish.
That's one of the rare exceptions. Like, I used to always joke when I was an ignorant 6th grader that Spanish was just adding O to the end of a word.
Or A,
And
yeah.
after hearing Leo talk to a lot of people who speak Spanish in our videos, I'm starting to realize it's basically the truth.
It's true.
A rat is rata.
Rata,
That
yeah.
came up in our last video. Suspension on like a golf cart.
Suspension.
Suspension.
Yeah.
Rope is El Ropo. Right?
No, rope is.
I pushed it too far. I should have stopped while I had to.
I don't even know how to say rope. I'm retarded.
It's all right.
But bro, I wanted to talk about how I got exposed
Let's
to
talk.
the black reality on the streets for the common man
Tell me about it.
that gets arrested and goes to county jail.
Tell me about it.
Dude, you know who the most black people that I saw get beat up in county jail by?
Which race?
Other
Latino.
black people.
Other black people.
Oh, okay.
Other blacks?
Straight up. Gang politics.
Huh.
And then it was so
So
funny.
you were
'cause this
seeing
one
people
dude,
get beat?
Yeah, I saw two people get beat up.
That sucks, dude. That'd be
And
not
the black
disquieting.
the dude's like, y'all gonna do that to your own people. Your own people. He just got fucked up. He just got bing, 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 stomped on, jumped on.
Time out. What did he do? What did he do, King Croc?
He was okay. The races were getting segregated because some shit was popping off, and the police don't want to riot. They don't want people dying. They don't want to have to do a lot of work. So if they have to divide the races to stop a fight or something, then that's what they do. The blacks go with the blacks, Hispanics go with the Hispanics, white goes with white, whatever. So they do that, and then this guy is complaining, angry that he hasn't got his medication. But the gang members are like, they're the reason that everyone's getting segregated because they're homies on the ground for some reason. And they're
So
like,
these guys
yo,
are homies all in the holding cell together.
yes, a crew of Crips.
Okay, they got
Probably
arrested.
shouldn't even say that out loud.
Did they get arrested all together, or were they just all like, "Oh, you're a Crip over in San Bernardino? Yeah, I'm in the Valley." Is
No,
that how it
probably
works?
just met in jail. This is in jail. but they're getting processed.
Okay. And Crips, and I guess Crips, it's like it doesn't take much to be a
No,
Crip. It's like being a Christian. You just like say Jesus.
No, it's pretty serious. It's pretty
They got to
serious.
do some crazy
But how
shit,
are
right?
so just hella people are Crips in the holding cell?
There's different sects of shit. There's different like association hoods from people from certain different hoods or whatever.
Okay.
And then like there's an overarching Crip is like an overarching thing.
Okay,
Just
so
like
they-
blood is an overarching thing.
It was a gang member who saw a guy from an opposing gang and beat the shit out of him.
No, this is like a gang in the jail, or like really guys that are riding tough together. Like this is a group, and this guy is disrespecting them by shouting his opinion when they're mad about something. Basically, like shit is popping off, and he's shouting his opinion, distracting the cops from what they want.
Give me an example. I'm going to shout something, and then you tell me something that would piss him off. Motherfucker, this grilled cheese tastes like shit, motherfucker.
Bro, the homie's on the ground, bro. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Hey, man, I'm just talking about grilled cheese, motherfucker.
Niggas already be walking from behind you. You're still talking. Boom, he got swung off from the back. Then
You couldn't even
three up
complain
front.
about your lunch, dude? What
No,
if the guy was just complaining about his
because
lunch?
it was obvious that some shit was going down.
Did you get fed?
Hey,
No, you
before we
just
get
get
into
beat the
Fed,
fuck up.
King Croc, let me know. Would I have gotten beat up by the Crips if I was offering my opinion on things like this? Hey, you fellows with the blue headbands over yonder. You shouldn't be in here. Pull up your pants, and with a little can-do attitude, you can make it in this country.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. What would happen to him?
You would get so honestly, you wouldn't eat. All your shit would be gone. Just be getting fucked up. Honestly, but you would probably start rolling with the woods.
What if they
You
say
have
about...
somebody, some big ass white nigga
did you
protecting
It's not
you.
we be, it's we are. Your grammar is an abomination.
What do people
We get
say
bullied.
about your boy? What do people say about my boy George Floyd in jail?
I doubt they were talking about George, but maybe I'm wrong.
Why? Why would they talk about him?
They just, I don't know.
Nobody says anything about him?
I don't think people thinking on that.
What if you called him? What if you just said like George Floyd is a bitch ass? You know, what would they?
Yeah, I don't. Do you think people would
I don't
even
know.
care?
I think most probably wouldn't care. Probably most wouldn't, but
If you're white,
never
they
know.
might. Then you'd have a problem.
yeah, then they'll take it like a race thing.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd have a problem with it if somebody just said that. I'd be like,
Probably would. People in jail don't reason like
"Guy's a
that.
legend, dude.
Yeah, dude, these guys like they do a lot of fucked up shit.
George is a legend."
They're saying fucked
You're a
up
big
shit all
fan,
the time.
Leo.
I am. There's a mural right by my house. I go by there and I touch it sometimes. I stand there and I look at it and I reflect.
Do you kneel on it?
No, I don't, Danny.
It's good. I'm just checking.
It's just confusing because I get what you're saying. Like I would kneel during an anthem, not to George Floyd because that is the way they took him out.
I'm well aware of that, Leo.
I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's how he got taken out. Man.
I was not under the impression he died of heart disease.
No, I just go there, I meditate, I reflect.
Or overdose.
Yeah, he did overdose.
But I was just so happy when I got out of jail, man. I got to the end of the process, how laborious it was and humiliating. They weigh you, tag you like a cow, put you on a machine. You go through a fucking, don't move. Like, bro, it's really degrading as a human being. And the fact that Los Angeles County Jail is abiding the current standard and treatment of their customers, which are the prison inmates. It's disgusting, and they should be shamed. And I'm glad the ACLU went there, and I hope to see that article coming out because the lady, honestly, she was being a little weird. I
The
guess she didn't like
reporter?
the piss smell. Yeah.
Did you get some time in front of the camera?
There's no camera. She was just a journalist writing shit down, talking to people.
More importantly, did you get some time with the set?
Nah.
Did she write down your phone number on that little notepad of hers?
None of the come on. One of the processing women, I know
She
somebody.
couldn't stand there more than 5 minutes. That's how disgusting.
Damn,
Danny,
that is fucked up.
I'm going to give you an example of a woman that would be working in the processing unit at the LA County Jail, and you tell me if I'm wrong. It's guaranteed going to be a Latina with maybe a neck tattoo,
long fingernails.
long fingernails, but a rockin' little body and a nice booty, and maybe even just big lips.
Thicky.
Some thick Latinas have been working in there, buddy boy. Did you see any?
So many.
Did you run some,
all the processing
Over
girls.
three.
Did you
for
run
sure.
some through bulletproof glass game?
No, because I said, bro, the homies told me so many stories. Bro, they be setting niggas up.
No
bro.
way,
They be
dude.
doing
You
niggas
can't
dirty.
say something like, "Hey, catch me on the other side, baby."
Bro, the homie told me This one officer, female officer, was walking by. He said, "Damn." His homie said, he's telling me about how his friend said, "Damn, I can't hold it in," or something like that. "You got a fat ass."
Well, that's terrible.
And then she was like, "Really? You want to feel it?" He was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Slap it."
No.
Bow! Slaps it real good. She says, she smiles at him, hits the red button. I think it was on the wall or
This is
on
made
her
up.
shit. Straight up. Hits the red button. Beep, beep. Emergency. This nigga just sexually assaulted me. He never saw him again. They came and took him, and he was there 3 years. For 3 years, he never saw him again.
King Croc, just because right now you have the aura of like a guy with a peg leg and one eye telling a sea story, I want to make sure that things are still going down a truthful path. Can we back up to the games they made you play to figure out how you were going to segregate?
Yeah,
we turned that into a bit.
insane. This was insane.
But I forgot about that.
Also, there would never be a place where they could make contact with the woman. Like, there would just never be. During processing, they're never going to be in a place where they could slap an ass.
No. That
Also,
was in
they're not going to be alone with a woman.
Oh, prison. Oh, that's different.
He was telling a story about what happened to his homie in prison.
This guy was probably fucked up on Pruno and talking nonsense. Tell me about the game, though.
The game of what?
The segregation game or the sorting game.
There's no sorting.
You
game.
mentioned there were challenges. Am I high? We did a bit on this.
I was exaggerating with the word challenges.
It's a thing, dude. You know.
What I meant was you got to get your x-rays, you got to get your vitals, you got to talk to triage nurses, and then you got to talk to your medical doctor, and finally the psychologicalist.
Now he means like how you and I are homies, but we could not be roomed together in jail. A black guy and a white guy doesn't matter.
Thank you.
A Mexican and a white guy, totally fine.
Mexican and white, they ride
Asian
together.
and a white guy, totally fine.
What about Mexican and blacks? I talked about this to Leo. The LA Times just had an article that like the highest cases, the most common case of workplace racial harassment is Latino on black now. Latinos have been talking hella shit to black people in the workplace, mostly at the warehouses over in the Inland Empire.
Because they got the numbers, bro.
Latinos?
They got the numbers, yeah.
Oh, they got more guys working.
Yeah.
But would a black...
in general, gang politics. I'm talking about gangs.
Oh,
this wasn't gangs. This was workplace related, non-gang affiliated.
Still,
would a black and Latino work together in a jail cell, though?
They could both be trustees, but there's a certain politic. Like there's always a certain politic.
Enlighten me.
Black guy does the kitchen. He's only gonna hire black guys. If a Mexican guy does the laundry, he's only gonna hire Mexican guys.
Because you got to put on for your people, or else you're getting packed
That's
out.
how
Probably.
it goes.
Packed out? Does that mean fucked?
I've spent 3 days in
you're
jail
getting
myself.
beat up.
I thought packed out was definitely like somebody putting a cock up your ass and packing your
It
shit.
sounds like that's what it
your
is.
shit pushed
Why
in.
would so many
sounds like
niggas
that's
be
what it
saying
is.
that?
In your shit.
What's what?
Why would so many niggas be saying that?
Oh,
if
because
they
I don't
meant
know.
that?
A thing called rape happens in jail.
No.
Did you
Yes.
get raped?
It
Did you
does
fucking
happen.
get raped?
No, I didn't. Nobody
Did you
would
get
even
packed out,
dare.
King Croc?
Nobody
King
would
Croc.
even dare. Nobody, bro. It was funny because I earned my respect.
How'd
when
you do that?
I ran my chair maneuver, right? What I always did, because I had one of the best spots, I put my PB&J on my seat when I want to walk somewhere else, go to the bathroom, go talk to a cop, whatever. It saves my spot. I always come back to it. One time, this fool grabs my peanut butter and jelly, puts it in his pocket, and sits down. Yo, it's a white dude, right? Wood. I roll up. Hey, bro, that's my PB&J. That's my chair. He looks at me for a second like he's sizing me up. Oh, gets up. My bad, bro. Oh, here. Oh, I didn't even know. Gets me. I sit on my chair. The rest of the time I was there, this one black dude always be telling me, I got your seat, bro. I got your seat.
They had chairs.
Bro, it was like
He was
respect.
testing you, dude.
you
He was
pick
seeing if
up
you were
the
gonna say
chairs?
something.
Wait,
He's
time out.
probably seeing if I was a bitch or not.
Yeah,
Can you tell
Like,
me
he
how
knows
exactly,
I saved my seat.
Can you pretend I'm the white guy who's like got your PB&J? Pretend I'm eating it just to make this a little more intense. Say what you said to the white guy.
Hey, bro, that's my seat. And I had a PB&J where you're sitting. I hope that's not what's in your mouth right now, bro.
It's in my mouth, and guess what's in your
What
mouth?
you got on you right now, bro? What you got on you?
That was fucking stupid.
Boom.
That was
Run in
disrespectful.
your
made a
pockets.
mom
I'm taking
joke.
all his orange juice. All his
You made a
orange
mom
juice.
joke.
The guy might have done it.
You made a mom joke at a 6'4", 270.
I realized
black
it didn't
man.
make sense because King Karak said, "What's that in your mouth?" And I wanted it to be like, "What's in his mom's mouth?" But I realized it was going to take too many words to get there. I'm sorry, Karak. Dumb move on my part. But congratulations for earning your respect in the joint.
I thought it was
Dude,
funny to bring
but the
up.
chair, dude. When did you have a chair? Because chairs, could you pick them up?
You're
No,
skeptical, Leo.
these were connected
Yes.
metal chairs. Bro,
Connected metal chairs.
Leo, you're kind of a upper class kind of guy. How many
He's
people you know
Latinx,
ever
dude.
been to jail? Leo, be honest.
I know
be
a lot of
honest.
white guys who got DUIs.
They never did.
That is so white.
Yeah,
that is
that's
what
white.
everyone. I mean, the most powerful attorney in Orange County has like 60 friends who have gone to jail for DUIs.
Oh yeah.
That's the most like high class thing to get arrested for is a DUI.
Dude, one of my fucking
good to know, man.
Probably my best black friend from high school though did go to jail for something so kind of stupid, dude.
What did he go to jail?
He was when he was working at Target, he would charge up $200 gift cards and just fucking take them, and then use them, then use them somewhere else. You know,
I read an article in Business Insider or something about a guy who worked at Amazon, who I believe he stole $13 million or some figure in the millions by loading up Amazon gift cards, and then he was so good at tech he could make them get lost in the system so that
Wow.
Amazon couldn't track the funds.
13 million.
Something like he might have worked at Microsoft. I might be fudging the
Wow.
details because I can never remember anything I read. But he was living in a lake house outside of Seattle, just rich as shit off like a $150,000 a year tech job.
Wow.
Because he was just stealing money through gift cards.
That's crazy.
But then, like, basically all lives of crime, it came back to bite him in the ass, and now he's in jail.
He should have changed his. He should change his identity, turn into a new person like Cigar Guy.
Guys, look, I have been experiencing.
Cigar Guy doesn't have 13 mil though. He's got his ass licked by a dude.
I've been seeing just in the general community a lot more theft. Just even in people I know, just fucking everybody's like Amazon Fresh. Just like they have just all Amazon like young kids running a store, and there's an automated system, and some people I know are just going in, getting all their groceries, and fucking rolling out with the cart, not paying, and nobody cares. Dude, stop! Don't do it.
I'm just kidding. I would never.
If you do though, get only
would
top
never
tier
commit a
steaks.
crime,
Okay, just
dude.
fill it up all.
I've learned my lesson.
Don't
I'm
do
dead
that
serious.
shit, dude.
No, it does. It'll catch up to you.
comedy
And
show.
the Target story, I've heard Target online. If you look this up, they get everybody that steals from them. Like a lot of people steal on the the self checkout. They apparently are known to log the video, and if you like one time buy like gum and then you have a bunch of stuff, they start tallying up what you steal, and when it hits a serious amount, where it's like
$5,000.
exactly. They
ain't
send that.
shit.
They put a warrant out for your arrest, and they've done it. You can look it up. They do it all the time. Target's the best at it, apparently.
Dude.
But you don't know if Amazon's gonna. You know your boy. You know that guy. Bezos is working on that right now. He's got a team on it.
Dude,
He's got a team on it.
Stealing, I know you're not going to resonate with this analogy too much, but to me, stealing is like doing heroin to get through the day, or doing a line of coke in order to get some of your computer work done. Like,
That's a great way to look at it.
I mean, it'll work in the short term, absolutely, but it is not going to end well. Because what you're doing is you're just putting yourself on the opposite road than the road to success.
But if you had a play where you could make $6K a day,
No.
would that change your mind about that? a little bit?
No, because then that's more jail time, dude. Because it's more serious.
Absolutely.
You're stealing $6,000 a day.
Because my peace of mind and happiness is important, and I couldn't be at peace knowing I could be arrested at any time. Doing significant jail time is never worth finances for any amount of money. And also,
Zombie killing spree.
how long can you be a professional thief? Whereas if you're doing something honest, you're working closer to the end goal, which is financial independence by legitimacy.
I am growing older. I'm not going to be able to hold my sugar mama very much longer.
Don't say that.
He's
We got
already down to
technology.
Postmates.
I'm only down to Postmates now, guys.
That's all she gives at the Postmates.
Just the Postmates. There's no money.
And he has to fuck her now, for real. And make eye contact.
I have to have sex with her missionary.
No
Oh,
contact.
you only use that in a blowjob.
She's trying to have a baby with him.
I have to missionary now. You know what's that doing to my psyche?
Every morning I get here 3 hours early and sexually assault a starfish.
Milk was a bad choice.
No, but seriously, dude, take an easy route in any way in life. Fuck you. And look, for me even, you know, my mental health, I mean, Adam can do all of it fairly. But yeah, being good looking and getting a sugar mama, I thought it was a great idea. And guess what? It made me lazy. It made me content. It made me just want to eat sushi and order $30 acai bowl, fuck pussy. And that's it. Sounds good, honestly, still sounds pretty fucking good.
I would look at it as a challenge. Dude, you could have your sugar mama sending you billions.
Stop. But I would have to get that. I would have to get Bezos' wife, who I DM.
Yeah.
Who I DM. Watch,
Can we see the
didn't
DM?
respond.
Can we
What's
please-
her
You
name?
gotta see this.
What's her name?
Mackenzie?
You would literally get
Mackenzie
billions.
Scott?
Maybe it was Bill Gates' wife that I DM'd. I think it was Bill Gates.
Either one's a good choice.
What's Bill Gates'
They're
wife?
both newly divorced. I don't know. Melissa Gates? I'm not
Melissa.
sure.
I think I
I don't
DM'd
know.
Melissa.
I don't know.
Let me see. Melissa.
I heard Melinda was.
Come on.
Is it
there's no
Melinda
Melissa
Gates? I don't know Bill Gates' wife's name. I just made up Melissa.
What is, yeah, asshole? I was looking up a Melissa Gates. I was like, I think this is her. What's Bill Gates' wife's name?
Austin, we need
Melinda.
you.
Melinda.
Something stupid
Melinda
like that.
Gates?
It is Melinda. He's right.
Melinda Gates.
I think I said Melissa, right? I was close.
Melinda French Gates. All right.
We gotta see
There
this.
we go. Let's see.
And this, if it's inappropriate, I don't care. You're handing me the phone.
All right. I said,
me see
no,
it.
it's just 2 lines.
Let me
It said-
rate it. I'm rating
All right,
it.
There it is.
Here we go. From Leo. Listen.